Oh, you cannot watch one Charleston White video and never watch one again. It's impossible.
He ain't lying.
If he can't turn backflips, shoot a basketball, run football, or fight, he can't beat me.
Huh?
Well, where do he get an opportunity to do that? At recess. Other than that, I'm keen.
For sure.
Well, we got that No Cap Rap podcast with that Charleston White. When I took the stand, I impressed the jury. We got that boy Charleston White, man. Let's get straight to it. I know this is gonna be a good one.
You already know what this is, man. I'm talking about No Rap Cap podcast, man. Number real raw, man. Audio dope podcast medicine that you can't get from over the counter, man. Gotta come rock with us to get it. I go by Gas the Psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. Meaner, the motivator. You know what I'm talking about? Here to motivate the nation.
Facts. Come on, man. You see what type of do we doing, man. Definitely a lot going on in the nation, man. Come on, man. Ain't no introduction needed, man. You see what we doing, man. Ain't doing this, man. Come on, man. Charleston White in this thing, man. Stop playing. What is we doing, man?
You know, the first time I
Come on, man.
man.
What we did last night, man? How we got to keep it real. What we did last night, man. You had a good time?
I did at the Shake Joint. Yeah. I did. The first two spots really was my thing.
Right.
Yeah, it really was my. But now.
It ended up all right.
We made the night.
We made.
Yeah. No, we made the night.
For sure. You'll be back. Is Rory coming back to the city?
Yeah. We gonna do it again tonight.
Again tonight?
Yeah. We'll do it again.
That's what's up, man.
You don't want to do it again tonight?
I don't know, bro. I was saying you go too hard, man.
Them boys done broke their pockets messing with Charleston.
Every night?
Every night.
City to city.
City to city. Yeah. It's just like a who play basketball. He play basketball all the time. I'm a real player.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a real player. Yeah.
I got a lot of love out there for sure last night.
Yeah. All the hate online, homie. That's what people don't realize. Travel around the country, no security. My shit keep going in and out. But yeah, I travel with no security, homie. So supposed to been done something to me. Something supposed to been done to me.
If it's going in and out, it'd be your headphone, but the audio good. Don't trip on that.
All right.
You good.
Yeah.
Hey, Charleston, man, you know, like I say, bro, we rock with you, we f with you. And like you say, all the hate come from online.
Yeah. So
that's fair game. Everything that you say, right? Besides the character. So how that work if you like, that's just for online?
When the last time have you seen the post the pink slip from the light bill where they say your rent is past due,
right,
and it's about to get cut off? You've never seen nobody post that. You've never seen a nigga go live and this bitch in the background saying, yeah, you gave me an STD, nigga. So you've never heard, so you've never seen the worst of people. So why would I come online and bring the real me when none of us bring the real us? All of us wake up in the morning and say something positive as if life is good.
Yeah, man, it's true, dog.
All of us, when we get sick, do you think a really means something when they say, I gotta have surgery tomorrow, I'm in the hospital, y'all pray for me, and they post a picture of them in the hospital? You think they really mean that? So why would I come online and mean that? So everybody who's been online to pretend to be a loving husband, kind of black women, end up being a nigga who misuse black women. What's that name, Jax or something? So I sat back and watched the game. Whitney Houston ain't Whitney Houston us. She's whatever her nickname is that her family called her.
Right.
So why would my knowledge and my information come to the internet and bring the real Charleston White when everybody who gets on the internet gets assassinated?
So nobody online can make you feel a way in real life.
I don't watch nobody no way. So people who talk about me, I don't watch the video watching them talk about me. What fool would do that? That's how I get people. I give you power if I give you my ear. I give you power if I give you my eyes.
You know Charleston be watching me though, that's cap.
Why would I let you have access to my soul? That's how I'm running. I don't watch nobody online but Charleston White. After I get through watching me, I read the comments. It's too many videos of me online. So why wouldn't I watch me? I'm just as fascinated about me as y'all are. So I don't watch other people at all because I was always taught a nigga ain't got no business watching no nigga. So if I was around that old man that y'all see that I be with, the old Pops.
Right.
If Pops walk by me and I'm watching the nigga, he gonna want to know what you watching that nigga for. All the shit you can do is million, 1,000 ways to get some you watching another nigga for, and then you feeling some kind of way about what the nigga saying. You a mark for watching him, and you a sucker for listening. You a mark for watching, and you a sucker for listening. Now you a hoe for feeling.
Nah, for sure.
Real tough. Please.
Now you a hoe. You this done got you in your feeling. Man, I don't even like that. You ain't got no business watching that, even to like him or not to like him, nigga.
Right.
You supposed to be waking up, putting some game down so you can pick some up. So the old say, don't expect to pick nothing up if you ain't waking up, putting nothing down. How you putting something down and you watching it? That's how you get played on.
So you ain't got no feelings at all about none of this.
I ain't got no feelings about nothing no another do or say. And he ain't hit me in the head. I'm gonna say it again. I ain't got no feelings about what another do or say. And he ain't hit me across the head.
Nah, for sure.
So Charleston, isn't there? So I saw something online with you the other day. I was like looking, and they had a guy. You was on live, and they had a guy from Atlanta that came on there. And he was saying that he was kind of homeless, and he had shot himself in the head. And you was explaining to that brother that you had lost 2 friends in your life the same way. Yeah. He was asking the brother why did he do what he told you. And then I saw that you blessed him with $500. Like you said, check your Cash App. You sent them $500. So I saw that there was a human side to. I feel like that was the real Charleston White right there, the person, the caring person, the sincere person. Because that guy said, "Nah, man, I didn't ask you to do. I didn't want that, Unc." And you say you can't tell me to give it to you. I gave it to you because I wanted to.
That ain't have nothing to do with the man. That's the spirit of God.
Wow.
Using me. I'm the donkey that Jesus rode in. Donkey is mean. That's why I call it a jackass. So I'm the donkey. I'm a vessel. I ain't the savior. So God used him for that moment. But because I didn't know he had been on my live 2 days before he shot himself.
Wow.
So he say that. He said, I was on your live 2 days before I shot myself. So for him to have done that, and then I don't know how I pick people. I go any minute. I just pick people.
Right.
So what I do is I pick a bunch of people at one time, and whoever comes up just comes up.
Okay.
So now I understand that it's something greater and bigger than me. I want to be a fucked up. I want to be a lying, dirty, rotten, no good. I really want to be that. But that's not because I see that's what wins in life.
Right.
I want to be a rotten with a woman. I want to be a dirty like most niggas are. But that ain't my nature. But I strive to be a dirt. That's why I can come online and play bad.
You strive for this?
Because I've been exposed to good all my life.
Right.
Who've been exposed to bad yearn to see good.
To see good, right.
Kids who've been exposed to good I'm Simba sitting up on there and they told you not to go out there.
Right.
Like most kids who come from good homes. So I'm playing bad, but I ain't bad. So that wasn't me, homie. I think a nigga who try to commit suicide is weak. I think both my niggas themselves. Y'all think you're weak.
You ain't lying.
I hurt an innocent person before I slice my wrist. Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Yeah. So that was the spirit of God acting. When I heard his testimony.
Yeah, it me just looking at you
What it
speak
do,
on
buddy?
it,
What it
it
do?
looked like it came from a real sincere place to me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying when God do things, it has nothing to do with the person. When the judge give you mercy and spare your life, it ain't got nothing with that judge being good because he just hung 2 for you. Nah, homie, don't look at the man, homie. It's a spirit that operates around all. That was God doing that for him.
Right.
I probably would never do that again for somebody else. Because I don't give my money away to give it to a hoe. You see, gave $2,000-$3,000 away last night, didn't even touch a pussy.
Facts.
I'm trying to catch them other hoes that were looking that came on the back end.
Huh?
That saw what they could get. So now, that God did that for that young brother, homie.
We donating out here.
Nerves when he try to come on. Now I ain't got the same emotions I had that night for him.
For sure.
Now when he try to come on, man, you keep jumping up for a nigga. I'm not even gonna like it. So that was, yeah.
I ain't fitting to like it.
Yeah, homie. So that was God. God know I ain't trying to hold on to this money. So he used me to get his shit away to whoever. I don't know who to give it to, but you can't get it asking.
Right.
He didn't ask.
For sure.
So
That's the whole
Charleston, you always been this person that we see, like
Yeah.
always, your whole life.
Yeah. So I just posted a video by a very popular rapper out of Houston named Five for G. So you know, there's an interview with that nigga Woody on Big Bang said, man, that nigga Charleston ain't never been this. He always been nigga. I ain't never been picked on in my life. I've never been bullied. I've always been the nigga at the front of the pack where y'all is. I've always been a leader. And my mother have always been financially stable, who dressed us how I look now. So I ain't never been at the bottom of the pack. I've always led the pack. But there's a popular Houston rapper named Five for Jeter. So I just posted this the other day. The nigga did an interview. So this thing, I grew up in a boys' home with the worst and most violent children in the state of Texas. I ran the facility.
That boy say he been putting that on. He been big honcho. Yeah.
Not that I was the biggest and the baddest. I've always been knowledgeable. And knowledge is power.
Stop the cap.
I've always read more books. I've always been more smart in class. I had a private tutor from damn near 5 years old, damn near to 10 or 11. So one-on-one taught. The books I was given is outside the realms of the books that go to the library and pick on his own. So the average can't find the words to articulate with me. If he can't turn back flips, shoot a basketball, run football, or fight, he can't beat me.
Huh?
Well, where do he get an opportunity to do that? At recess. Other than that, I'm king.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you.
I embarrass you in class, nigga. So, when I got in the boys' home, it's 300 to 400 young in there for capital murder, attempted capital murder, arson, aggravated kidnapping, child molestation, and it wasn't no thieves, it wasn't no hustlers. It was all violent young offenders. When I went in there, it was ages from 12 to 21. I went in at 14. Them at 18, 19, 20, them looked like LeBron them was looking. Them niggas like grown.
Right.
Within 2 years, I was considered the worst kid in there because I was manipulative. When them niggas were playing dominoes, I was reading books. So at that time, a lot of the gang books out of California were starting to come out from the 70s, 80s, writing books. So I was reading Monster Code in them books. So I was acquiring knowledge in gang history. And at that time, gang knowledge was power in the system. The GD, the BD had to know their gang knowledge. So down south, we was starting to make up. I was a very knowledgeable, small little, and then I went Muslim. So, you know, I was Muslim from, 15 to damn near 20.
While in the game?
Yeah. You know, all of them be in the gang and Muslim. When you get tired of gang banging, that's where you transition to in prison. All Muslims former gang members that went through prison. If you ain't tough enough, that's where you go anyway. That's why you think everybody come out Muslim. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, so now, homie, so when you young, you don't have an identity. Because most of us come from our mother's household. Our mothers just give us names, whooping, some instructions, but she can't give us an identity. You get your identity from your father. That's why when you look at your mother, you can't find a resemblance. That's why most learn how to pee sitting down like their mama and stand up like their father. Psychologically, that does something to you.
I don't know them.
I learned how to pee standing up. Why you think most boys, when their mama get a pot, she put the pot in there and they learn how to sit down and pee? Because a woman can't teach you how to stand up to pee. How can she?
Right, because she can't stand up and do it.
There you go. And what she do? She teach you to sit
down and pee.
And to teach a boy how to pee for a woman is harder. It's more frustrating. That's why she end up whooping your ass. Because nature and psychologically, your brain can't process to sit down to pee and poop. That's why it's harder for women to teach boys how to pee. It's like, so when you go to school, guess what? You sitting down to pee. And here come a little boy like me in the second grade with a high school pen with his pants around his ankle, and you in the stall. So you already getting picked on. See what I'm saying? So yeah. So I know too much, and I knew too much at an early age because I didn't grow up with children.
How did it change from the Charleston White that you was doing before online about the youth and community? How did that change? Because I know you said that's some broke person reaching for the community, but I'm saying that because Mina was like, you had blessed the dude on live. Ain't no broke Now you still carrying on that.
Yeah.
So
So back then I would have to ask somebody to do that. Back then, if I gave that away, that would hurt my family. I just threw away money last night. Don't hurt me at all. So I ain't stick my. So I ain't make nobody feel less than. Nigga, they can feel good about making that easy money last night. They get some girl last night go feel horrible with a little bit of money. So I came in and blessed some spirits and some souls. And yeah, because I respect the game. So the Charleston before me, nigga, thought he could really help people. You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. So why
That
do you
real
think
now.
everybody who have a nonprofit, from the preacher, because when the preacher start the church, he poor and struggling. He can't build a church with his credit, his business credit, or his own money. So he come to what? His congregation and start asking. So he started needing their money to be a vision that God gave him. Well, if God gave you the vision, God should bring you the money.
Right.
Why you with us struggling to say, God, we need some help to build this, when this is going to be your building and you decide when we can access it. So we can't have it when we need it.
yeah, you
Because
hustling.
It closed on Monday, closed on Tuesday, closed on Thursday, closed on Friday, closed on Saturday. How much can you do 4 hours on Sunday and 4 hours on Wednesday in a community with all these conditions and elements? What can you do? And you ask, and you got everybody bringing the money to the storehouse. Okay, what's stored in the house? Because you done took the money to the bank.
Right.
The money is in the bank. What's stored in the house?
So all that shit.
Well, our boy, he be right when he be bringing that up. You heard me? That boy be talking about, the church is supposed to be holding down for the homeless people, the people who ain't really having the shit like that, like bread and all that good shit. Really, they having Cadillacs parked outside, taking private jets. You heard me? Having the bank, the bank hold down the bread and they own bank accounts, personal bank accounts, getting the mansions and shit. Like, damn, boy. So you telling me y'all really supposed to be looking out, acting crazy, asking for all these tithes, and they ain't got no bread for the people that's out there tied?
Yeah.
So it's all cap. So I went to the preachers first. So when I go through the preachers, they begging and pimping. So then when you go to the community leaders, they done got in bed with the government by way of the 501c3.
Yep.
So everybody who got a nonprofit, guess what they doing? Hustling, begging. The ones that's really helping, they struggling. So how can you come out of your struggling conditions, your struggling home, and say, I want to help this struggling community, and you struggling, and you need somebody to help you help people. You need somebody to help fund God. God couldn't have gave you a vision if you need somebody else help to fund it.
Facts. Facts.
Right.
He should give you everything you need
So
for
you-
your
Yeah,
So-
if he
so-
gave you the vision.
So you need to quit your nonprofit if you have to go out and ask
for
people
sure.
to donate. You need to quit.
Well, what's the solution for that? If
Well, whoever you helping, ask them.
I'm lost. Whoever you helping, ask them.
You're not, listen, whoever you're helping, ask them. The mother whose son you helping with no father, she smoked weed, she drank, she got a $300-400 hairdo. Can you help me, man? I'm helping your son. If they won't help, then who's selling dope around this? Let's look around this mother, see who's selling dope. Where them dope houses at?
Yeah.
I need to find every dope house and say, look at my we having a backpack school supply over here.
Chip in.
We ain't getting y'all the mother. Hey, say Mary, address such and such. Make that anonymous call tip.
Nah, for real, Dougie.
Say, look out,
That's how that
saw
shit
it.
be going.
Say, look out, saw it.
Say, put your head down and pray with you.
Tonight, they said, boy named Bro Jenkins did that shit.
Facts. Nigga tore up.
You know where I got that from? Watching the movie The Mac.
It was dropping. It's called dropping a dime.
No. It's called eliminating the poison out your community. I got that from the Black Panther Party. See, when you watch The Mac, Goldie went to pimping. His brother went revolutionary with the Black Panther Party. The Black Panther Party used to kidnap drug dealers, pimps, and hustlers and extort them. They do it in the movie. Then it got so cold, they'll burn your drug house down.
If you don't want to come up with no wool,
They gonna burn it down. And they'll shoot it out with you. They wasn't dropping dimes, not the Black Panther Party. Them was the after that. The preachers. The preachers came with dropping dimes. That's why the police get in the bed with the preachers at every shooting, every situation. The preachers drop the dimes because the preachers know y'all mama. That's who been dropping the dime on you niggas.
Well, what's that priest that just got caught up for doing the same exact thing in real life, boy? I'm talking about they just found out, boy, after all these years he was hanging out with these rappers, telling on their probably having a wire the whole time.
The preachers have always been the one dropping the dime. Why you think they're at the forefront?
I was like, nah.
Say, look out, Reverend, we need you down there. The Reverend, that's why he's positioned on every corner, on every street, on every block, like a police headquarters.
I never looked at that like that, but that makes sense. I kind of see where you're at with that, but I never looked at it like that.
Reverend can always go downtown and get a meeting off record.
You're right.
Reverend know everything.
Sure. What was the breaking person saying that?
So let me take you where I was at, homie. So I'm learning this shit, homie. But I'm trying to save and help the community struggling. So I used to work with my OG thing. And I used to spend so much time online entertaining people. Then they said, nigga, who you talking to? I'm talking to these people right here. This when they right when they came with the live button. I said, nigga, 54 people in here. Nigga, you talking about? I thought that was something. And they said, nigga, I ain't no people watching you and you ain't talking about it. After about a year, that started saying, how many people watching? You entertaining people for free, making people day go by, and boy, you ain't get the goddamn thing back on it. And I thought about this business leadership class I took about business. All businesses is centered around two concepts: return on investment and return on energy. How you spend your time and how you spend your money. I'm spending all my time on it. So then they came with the analytical data butts, and I'm big on data now. I started seeing I'm spending 12 to 16 to 18 hours. How long are you? Right. I'm spending 18, even when I'm at work. I'm getting in trade. You need to put your phone up just to be on social media. My daughter at gymnastic practice, she looking up at me. The next thing you know, I'm back on the phone responding to a comment. I don't even know. But my daughter watching, burning the food up in the kitchen because I'm on her. Oh, shit, because I done got caught into the matrix. And then the best thing in the world happened to me. Netflix became popular. And this movie called Social Dilemma came out on Netflix. And Social Dilemma, documentary / I don't know what it was mine. It changed my life. It's everybody who ever worked for any major social media company. Mark Zuckerberg, they started petitioning our government trying to do away with social media. Motherfuckers have killed themselves. And then it started showing that the magnitude that social media is, that now companies are making trillions and trillions on top of dollars in advertising and sponsorship. So they're taking all of our information, everything we're liking, and selling it to man. So I learned about the algorithm. So there was no way. They say when you know better, you do better. When you get knowledge and information, I became a genius because of my mind opened. A seed was sown to understand the internet and why we're so addicted to it. Why this is more addictive than crack, heroin, and fentanyl. It feeds the same elements of the brain. It makes the brain releases the same chemicals that you would if you smoked crack or did the dopamine. So it feeds all of it. So I learned that. So when I found out that we're being monitored, tracked, persuaded, and manipulated. If you look at a girl's picture for too long, they got the power to make y'all meet each other in real life. If you think something too long, man, they can read your brain. That's how I evoke y'all emotion. So I watched Social Dilemma 3 times, just to make sure I understood what I was seeing. So I
ain't gonna lie, I've been had that little theory with the real mind, because you know how I used to be able to talk about certain shit and then you get to ask for it on your phone or whatever. Nah, boy, you don't even talk about it. You should be thinking about some shit for the perfect shit pop up next swipe. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Nah, this getting a little too deep.
After I saw Social Dilemma, it's like I was stuck in between being dead or alive on the internet. Like being stuck in between it. I didn't know how to move forward with the knowledge. I didn't want to be taken advantage of like y'all get taken advantage of.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the dumb sheep like y'all are in the comment section, in the view counts. I didn't want to be taken advantage of. I didn't want to give my soul away.
Right.
What do you mean by your soul? The components of your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. You give your soul to the devil every day when you get online. I swear to God, that's the mark of the beast. So when I saw Social Dilemma, Eddie Murphy had came and dropped the bio the biopic about Dolomite, Rudy Ray Moore. That's when the light came on. And then came back to life.
And you ain't never had no real like no real moments like you say, man, everybody just be talking on the internet. Never was no real moments to be like, man, this shit a little threatening. I don't this character.
I would have stopped. I don't want to die. Yeah, nigga, I would have stopped. There's been nothing to make me want to stop. There's been no consequences. There's been no repercussions. There's been nothing. It's been nothing but success. Why would I stop? Because y'all scared something may happen.
No, for sure.
Homie, you can't stop with this knowledge I have. Don't you hear what I'm saying to y'all?
Right.
This ain't got. Do you hear? This ain't got nothing to do with fear.
I hear you, bro.
I have touched millions of dollars while y'all sit around with opinions and still struggle to pay bills. I freely give money away while y'all barely pay tithes from doing what y'all got an opinion about and don't like what I'm doing. But you get up and go to work and do a job you don't like. So it don't matter what you don't like. You'll watch what you don't like. You'll do what you don't like to do. I won't.
You ain't lying.
If I don't work.
Right.
See the difference between me and you? Yeah, no, so I'm explaining in details that this ain't got nothing to do with what I wanted to do. I got some knowledge and some information so I wouldn't be a lost sheep like you are when you log on the internet. You can't even walk to the bathroom and pull your out good and piss before you get out of bed and grab that phone and look who done liked you. They designed that. If you don't log out or if you don't deactivate, it's at least 3 people every day saying, why Charleston is not on social media? You don't know they're watching you. But they're watching. They say, man, Charleston hadn't logged on and left a comment. But you know what? Last night, he was watching Erica's page. They gonna make sure Erica send you a friend request or like something that you done did. Oh, I mean, that's
The internet theory, boy. That mean Erica wasn't real whole time.
just scary. Y'all playing. AI control y'all right now. It started with your kids when they started giving them the Call of Duties in the Fortnite. Your kids are stuck in it. They'll never know the real world.
And that's what's scary, huh?
Y'all don't know it no more. If you spend 18 hours on social media, if you spend 10 to 12 hours, you only know part of the real world. That's why you talk internet talk. That's why all of your conversations is trending topics, not real knowledge and not real news. Because if it wasn't, y'all would ignore the Charlie Kirk conversation and paid attention to the laws that our president and Congress signed to support Israel. It bound us to their enemies. But y'all was stuck on Charlie Kirk while it trended. You don't know no news outside of what's trending topics, what Twitter and what the rest of what they give you. So you not in the real world. I come to leave the character online. In the real world, I sell out comedy tickets. I'm on there to push these comedy shows, to keep the character, or to keep the tickets and the interviews and the merchandise. You're there social networking, so you're in your feelings. You're sharing your real ideas and thoughts that people discredit. And for the most part, you're arguing with an AI robot that's really not a human if you're not on Facebook talking locally. That's why when you look at their page, it's 0 posts. Oh, we're arguing with you, but they got 0 posts.
Like a bot.
Come on, man. So, I got a knowledge and understanding that I can no longer close my eyes and play like I'm blind.
How you decide to talk about what you talk about, like what you gonna fuck with?
I don't. I got a target audience. Most people who get online and create platforms and social media monetize page, for one, every company has a motto and a mission statement. Motto, what's your mission statement? Okay, what's your target audience? Who you selling something to? Who you talking to?
Age, all that.
Age, male. Came because I worked in the community. I got knowledge of the community. I went to school to study law. I was a pre-law student at Texas Wesleyan. I work on laws and legislation. All my partners been to prison. So I came with a target audience. The rap, hip-hop culture. What involves that? Young. So I never went outside of my target audience. I came with a target. Oh, man, he just seemed like he picking on rappers. Target audience. What's in that target audience? Age demographic from 13 to 65 plus. It's a broad audience. Who can conquer that audience? I don't know. I did. So I got old people, young people, middle age. So I got a broad audience from a target audience. So I know my audience. Most people just on her talking without a target audience. What's your demographics? I don't know. Who's your constituent? And I'm just, So that's why I can lose so many social media pages and boom, there go another one. Because my target audience finds me.
And the addiction, huh, that you said.
Yeah, I'm a walking addiction. You cannot watch one Charleston White video and never watch one again. It's impossible.
He ain't lying.
If you watch me once, you're gonna keep watching me. You can't just turn me off. Maybe
We all tired of his ass, man. I'm gonna keep tuning in, boy. Cause it's hope, man. It's hope. Sometimes he be saying some real. Most of the time, lately, he been converting back, so I ain't even gonna do it to him. But hey, man, it's hope, man. It's hope.
you turn me off for a while because I said something to turn you off. But
No, that's fact.
eventually,
Well, all these screamers is, boy, it ain't too much else to really, you heard me, look towards and be like, hey, you know what? He's saying some real ass. Nah, bro, you look at these goofies and all this other shit, boy, be quiet, boy. We ain't even got real comedians like that, so all we really do got is Charleston. Like, yeah, he gonna say a lot of bull, he gonna say some of the shit too that, you feel me, other people ain't gonna really say.
He ain't lying.
I've intrigued you so much, you're gonna click again.
It's your wealth of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I remember when you first came online, when I first got into like Charleston White, it was like everybody like, man, you saw this dude Charleston White? So I'm like listening to him, I'm like, man, I said they got there's a magic, to this brother, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a, to the madness that y'all think there's like some type of, he doing something else. Like, I was like, damn, I don't like that he said that, but damn, he hit me with some real shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like almost like, I'm trying to understand him and hear him more, you know?
So, homie, you gotta think. I'm brainwashed and I'm groomed to be what y'all see. I went off course trying to play gangster, get in trouble. I went as far as you can go education-wise. I retained just about everything I've learned. I've never done hard drugs. I hadn't been
Cap.
I don't know about that last one. Though, Charles. You ain't just gonna squeeze that in now. You know, your crowd like the party.
He ain't lying.
The crowd you been hanging with lately on the social medias, I say at least, they like the party, gang. And I'm talking about the what's the name parties too. Free that.
kicked in the head. I didn't play football. I haven't been fighting where I take a bunch of punches. I've been nurtured and sheltered. So I've retained almost everything I've learned. I was given the internet in 94, 93, 94. Like I was on the World Wide Web then. So once I went to college and I took BCIS, took all the computer classes and got introduced to social media. They had already had MySpace. My age group of niggas still in the streets playing Doughboy.
Right.
My age group ain't really learning this. The Say Cheeses, the Vlad, they had MySpace, so they're already here. When I come, my group of niggas ain't here. So I get to learn before these niggas. Not only that, I done took introduction to speech. So I done learned how to talk. Then I took professional speech. That's writing speeches or doing public speeches or even some is comedy. So they teach you in professional speaking, nigga.
That's Charleston.
That's my phone. Oh, my bad. Great. So they teach you in professional speaking how to grab people's attention, right? Through some hard facts, shocking statistics, or shocking statements. So within the first 2 to 3 lines of writing a paper in speech class, you have to say something to grab people's attention. So most people use statistics, data, use factual information. Well, that's where I learned about the shock and awe. 1, 2, 3. One of y'all going to prison. That's why black schools stopped letting me come speak. But I come with the shock and them young uninterested. Once I started talking, they see diamonds. 1, 2, 3. One of y'all going to prison. Well, I ain't never going to prison. I go to point. I see the teachers getting offended. Then I come back and get them with a shocking statistic.
The data.
1 in every 3 black males in America will go to prison or be on some form of community supervision in their lifetime. 1 in 3 will go. Not 1 in 3 maybe, not 1 in 3 probably, not 1 in 3 possibly. 1 in 3 will go. So then
He let you know they mission. That's their mission at any means necessary. Whether it be jaywalking or something that they gotta make up on the spot. They gonna get you.
say, how many of y'all?
Now that you guilty of anything, nah, bro. You just born in the hard world that just don't treat you some type of way. That's it, man. You feel me? Keep your chin up.
Daddies and uncles and brothers, cuz all of them raise their hand. How many of your mama's dad and brother, cuz?
Facts.
So you tell me what you doing different. Not going sure that you're gonna go to prison. You're from the same neighborhood, the same conditions, the same circumstance. The boy now got the attention.
Right.
Now I can say, yeah, I caught a murder case when I was 14 years old. Now I'm telling them what I got their attention. Now I'm telling them what they want to hear. Man, I caught a murder case, tried to do it pimping. Been 7 years, man, I'm a partner. Then I come back and say, man, now I'm a pre-law student. Now I can tell you what you need.
I see how you, yeah.
So it's no different when I come online now. Okay, just go start out a little rough. Nigga. Just like Dolomite, I'm playing the character. When they find the shit I'm going to say online, go make them Google who I am. So I'm finna say anything. What I'm doing in real life, that's how I'm on. The kitchen come before the hanging.
Right.
The kitchen come before the hanging. The kitchen come before the hanging. I had to catch you before I hang you. How I catch you? I white women. I catch the white folk. Man, I ain't never catch nobody. Oh, man, did catch him. Well, he ain't shoot him. I think I started saying the same rappers were saying, but just without the beats in a different way, in the name of a character. I ain't have a name of the character.
So as I'm getting like, you doing the same exact that you was doing before this. It's just a different way, as you said. So the goal's still the same. You still do what you started with, but just do it different. I respect that.
In the community, when I was working with children, I had to fight with the adults in the community to work with children. So it's no different when I got online. I'm not targeting children. I'm on here to get paid. But I'm using the same method and the same strategy that I use on children, on adults. Reverse psychology.
Right.
Reverse psychology. I'm here to get paid now. I done enough work in the community. I'm here to get paid now. Mama say charity starts in the home. So let me bag out the community, reverse back, go back into the house.
So what be the advice to the person who just doing it like you was doing it right now from the gate?
You wasting your time.
That's what I.
And you go die.
Come on, man. I be saying
facts.
And you go die broke.
Facts.
Like you go die broke, just like Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King, who was out saving, trying to help a bunch of people who barely celebrate them one day. And your children, your grandchildren, and the rest of your bloodline will resent you secretly and despise them openly. Man, Dr. King children don't like us. Malcolm, the youngest one didn't get to know Dr. King. Malcolm X children really didn't get to know that because their father died for us. And you think that's why you don't hear the families speaking to us.
Right.
So now they secretly resent them, but openly despise us.
Well,
I didn't want to, because I watched my mother help our other family member. It's a bunch of cousins I don't like because my mama helped them because their mama was on drugs. So when y'all come steal my house, I'm going to mistreat you.
That's real, bro.
I'm going to mistreat. Man, close eyes about, man. Stop going underneath that. Because, man, y'all invading.
I'm controlling that. Nah.
Man, because my mama,
Right.
because my mama trying to help everybody, but it's impeding upon us.
Yeah.
And y'all taking some of my mama love.
Right.
So
That boy saying he was mean since he was a kid, boy.
nigga, I'm gonna mistreat them cousins who my mama trying to help because they mama on drugs. Get out of my room. Yeah, nah, homie. So I learned that from reading books and studying history. So it's not just Dr. King's kids or the Hispanic civil rights activists or Julio Cesar Chavez. If you watch the movie, his son was starting to resent him because they want their parents at home. So their parents abruptly die and they didn't get to have the bond, and we hiding. They a hero, but people ain't got their people. I didn't want to be that, homie. I didn't want to lose my kids like my mama lost hers trying to help the family and everybody else. My mama was a foster parent trying to save other kids. So, that takes a part of her parenting from us.
Go ahead, man.
Did you have a relationship with those kids that your mama did foster care for? Like any of them?
No. Because I resented them.
Damn.
I wouldn't connect with none of them.
You know, that's like your brother or sister for a moment, huh?
No, it's not. What's not yours, what's not born out of your mother, your kids, your children could never look at something that's not really theirs as really theirs. There's nothing, you cannot blend the family and say, this is your brother and sister. They gonna start because they ain't brother and sister.
They gonna know the reality.
Man, the reality is there's no connection.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The reality is there's no connection. So you cannot bring somebody, okay, this your cousin. Man, if they didn't start out from the beginning, that's nobody. That's a new person I have to know. No matter what title you put upon us. So whether my cousin and these are my blood cousins who I grow up with, you're coming into our house. Now we gotta my brother gotta come out of his room and come share a room with me. Them and they could flip and go in their room. Now the oatmeal pies and the Star Crunches ain't lasting as long as they last.
Right.
Things are happening now. Mama a little bit more frustrated because there's more kids now. Homie, no child wants their space invaded. And as parents, you don't consider that. You think you're doing a noble deed But I'm bringing up now, man. So I used to start bringing kids home. The old told me, man, stop bringing kids home.
You mean friends?
No, kids that you work with in the community.
Oh, you start bringing them to when
I started working with kids, I started bringing them home with my kids.
Right.
That's the worst thing you can do, homie.
What happened? What was the first day like for you to say, man, I'm about to just go out here, man, and change the world and worry about everybody's kids, just like mine. Like what happened?
I had got in trouble. I had lied on the FBI agent. The FBI had picked up my name. And I had lied on this FBI agent named Daniel Torres. And so they had charged me. So I had took it to trial. This was like in 2008, 2009. I had took it to trial, and I represented myself in court. And I impressed the judge. Matter of fact, I impressed the judge and the jury. But because this FBI agent was a highly decorated, agent, prosecutors wanted my ass. So they wanted my ass. So the judge said, "No." The judge said, "I want this young man," and this was an old white judge. I mean, if you look at him, you think he racist in the mother. He probably once in his career. He about 80-something years old. Judge Phil Barker. I heard he died recently, what I was told. But yeah, Judge Phil Barker, man, this white judge. He said, "I want this young man mentoring the kids about gang." So the prosecutor said, "Your Honor, we don't have nothing." He said, "Find something." He looked at his court report and said, "Loopy, call up there and have the director of probation come down because I want this in the court order. Because if I don't put this in the court order, they're not going to make him do it." He put a court order for me to start working with kids. Yeah, he saw something in me. And so when I got my probation transferred, I kept pissing dirty for marijuana. So they was trying to punish me by not letting me go talk to kids. And we ain't letting nobody who can't stop men. I said, but it's a court order. If it wasn't talking to kids, y'all would still make me do community service, right? Whether I'm dirty or not. So they got mad and told me find something on my own. So I had called back to the juvenile facility that I was locked up in as a kid. So you think I left there when I was 21. Now I'm calling back at 35, 36. And when they answered the phone, I remember the worker saying, "Man, Charleston White."
They know who you was right away from that long time?
Yeah, I was a mother. He said, "Charleston White. Man, I thought we tried to send you to prison. We didn't do our job." And that made me feel something. So between the judge doing what he did and that man doing what he said, I said, "Yeah, I ain't got no felony conviction. I ain't been to prison. I'm a pre-law student at Texas Wesleyan University." He passed me on, and they opened. So it was remarkable for them to see that I had grown up in the type of life that I had lived. So I ain't never had no dreams or ideas. I ain't gonna say no dreams, but I never. That wasn't my intent. So I was pushed into my purpose. All the trouble that I've been in had led an avenue to get me to where God was trying to take me.
So that just turned genuine on its own.
It's never been genuine. It's all about obedience over sacrifice. No, ain't nobody genuine working for God. That's why they wrestle with it. You want to do what you want to do.
You gonna wrestle some feathers with that one.
But it's obedience over sacrifice. You do it because you was called to do it.
You're disobedient because it's like embedded in you.
You do it because you're called to do it. If you don't know the calling, you don't answer the calling. So you're not obedient. You're not disobedient. But when you know the calling, most people submit to the calling. So it's like your job. When you don't feel like doing, you still go, don't you?
Right.
Same with God's calling. Because some days you don't feel like wanting to do right.
That real, boy.
Some days you're struggling as a father. My daughter got a gymnastic practice that I got to pick the gas money between going over here to pass out these backpacks to help these kids, talk to these kids, because I'm committed to do this this day. Some days I ain't got the gas to go.
Bro.
Do you go? You go and run out of gas. And some kind of way, God make a way for you on the way back. That's what the average person doing, helping people. They doing it out of obedience because they understand they were called. So the purpose is,
when that big gonna come back.
And what you feel and what you going through. That's why I get the rewards now. That's what you see.
That's hard. That's hard to do for a person
y'all,
that lasts that long, though, to wait around for the reward.
It ain't hard to do. Adam didn't know he was by himself.
And is mama God? Is your mother's God your God?
I ain't got no God. My mama's words guide me.
Right, but her belief in God that
I don't believe in everything she believe in God. I don't believe in forgiveness. She do. Her God say forgive. I pick and choose what to believe, like every other hypocritical Christian. Cause I don't really know what to believe. I just know my mama say some shit and it worked for her.
No, that's what it is.
And it carried us.
Right.
I don't know if it'll work for me.
That's what I be saying.
But what you convicted
No,
by?
facts.
Don't you get convicted by something within your spirit to feel compelled to do something sometimes?
Gang over there talk about fat. What's going on, gang? Oh, I don't even know you one of the crazies too now.
You ain't lying.
Come on, man. I know Charleston over here losing his mind and shit. Y'all gotta have faith, man. Not everything gonna go your way, gang. Come on, nah. You gotta be stay there. Especially if you acting like you the most purest of hearts out there. Like, don't do that now. Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
I'm convicted by right or wrong.
That's simple.
I'm convicted by right or wrong. Am I right or am I?
Why the most evilest people feel like they deserve all the blessings? And feel like that's good enough reason for them to point out and be like, nah, bro, he ain't real. Like, bruh,
He ain't lying.
you've been a menace your whole life. That's like waiting for Christmas for something good to come, knowing damn well your ass got some cold waiting on your ass. You hear me? Like, you know you on the naughty list and you acting crazy. Don't do that.
I'm wrong. Is that right or this wrong? Nothing else convicts me. Your feelings don't move me. Most feelings are inaccurate and selfish.
Every time you right is wrong to somebody else.
No, I want to be wrong sometimes.
Right.
Nigga, when I go to
been
Walmart and switch out
See?
that
Hold
that
on. You
brisket-
want to be? You saying
wrong sometimes.
Say, homie, when you cheat on your woman, don't you want to be wrong? And come home and tell her a lie?
Right.
Don't you want to do that?
All right.
Do you feel bad about it? No. If she catch you, yeah. But if she don't, nigga, if she believe you,
only
and
sorry
she
till
don't
you
show
find-
no
when you find-
sign, if she don't show no sign that she don't believe you, you feel good about what you did and about the lie you told.
So how people feel guilt?
What you mean? How people feel guilty? That's
I mean, you don't
That's
really
after you
know.
get caught, though.
No, you don't know. They don't know, but you can still.
You feel guilt, that's on you, gang, and your self-conscience, bruh. That's a you thing. You gotta figure that one out, man. That's something you gotta sit with right there.
Have a guilty conscience or a guilty
I
feeling.
don't feel guilty because if you guilt shames
No, that is
you.
true. That is true.
Hold on, listen. Guilt shames you, so you wouldn't do it again. So that's really not guilty.
But what's that word? What's the? Because
What's the right word for that?
though?
What's the right word for it?
Yeah, for that feeling that you have, that form of like, damn, I shouldn't even did that, even though you may do it again.
Self-manipulation.
But it's not guilt.
No, it's not guilt. Because if it was guilt,
You
you
be
wouldn't do it again. Guilt.
Because
Guilt.
That's
causes
deep.
you-
It
guilt
because
causes
it be
you to feel
shame. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
But
you
I don't keep doing it because I don't want to keep feeling
You right,
shame.
nigga.
No, I get. Yeah.
Shame make walk away from their kids and just say fuck it, because the shame.
The shame, right?
So if you really feel guilty, you will stop.
But you don't want to be shameful.
You're lying to yourself, saying you're feeling guilty.
But you may be right on
Self-manipulation.
that. Self-manipulation.
It's called self-manipulation.
That boy said self-manipulation.
Right,
Homie, we
all do that every day, all day.
We lie
You
cook it
ourselves
too.
every day.
right.
That's the case. What you saying every day, all day. Got to be.
Yeah, homie, because your nature is to do wrong, not to do right. That's why you have to teach children right from wrong. You don't have to teach children wrong. They naturally do wrong. Did you do that?
Yeah, nobody teach them to lie. They just
You naturally, homie, as a human, naturally wants to do wrong. You're naturally selfish.
I don't like AI gang. You heard me? I don't really like that. I don't like feed my into that. What's the name? I used that bit for like what I did. I did a cover art with that bit before, but that's gang. I ain't trying to feed none of my shit in there. You heard me?
Self-centered. You have to be taught to share. You have to be corrected with your
I barely want to drop songs on Spotify anymore.
wrong because you do wrong. That's how you learn how to do right.
Right.
So, yeah, sometimes I want to be wrong. When I'm angry, mad about something, I don't give a fuck. You want to be wrong, you're saying that.
because you're releasing something that feels good at that moment.
You don't matter what yourself, you don't give a damn. You ain't about releasing nothing. You're bigger, you're tougher, you run the house, so you don't care, I don't give a damn. Have a bad day, homie. You don't give a damn about being wrong.
With some paper.
With some paper, especially.
What?
When you got no paper, you gotta
With some
tone it down.
paper?
Tone it down or get your ass out.
Man, be a nigga and lie and get caught in a lie. You would get mad like you ain't lying. Man, I ain't finna answer all that, man. And be wrong in the mother.
Nigga buzz out crying
Homie,
and everything. Be like,
Ask your woman, do you act like you right when you know you're wrong, and watch what she say.
He's definitely gonna say
She'll
that.
make you start arguing because you're not
sure.
going to want to hear what she's going to tell you.
Vice versa.
So there's times in my life I'm wrong, and I don't give a damn about being wrong. The thing about it is, I don't want to be wrong acting like I'm right. If I'm wrong, yeah, I'm wrong.
Thing is, when you're wrong, you acting like you're right.
I don't want to be wrong acting like I'm right.
That's a dangerous person right there.
Most do that, but nobody else but they woman.
You got some shit about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you talk from some level. So listen, Charleston, like I don't know if you can, well, I'm quite sure because this was trending everywhere and people was talking about it. The kids in Chicago that jumped the young girl, the lady that was pregnant with the little boy. Like,
She's supposed to kill one of them kids. She's supposed to make everybody in America mad right now today, saying, "Man, that woman was wrong."
Nah, but kill though, Charleston, like chill, bro. That going a little far though, bro. Even for you.
He ain't lying.
Even for you, that's like, hey, bro, tone it down a little bit. It ain't that serious. Why the fuck they be trying to play with me like I ain't finna really fucking do that every fucking time, nigga? Big Guappo, let's talk about life. Ay, I ain't talking about this, I ain't talking about that. I'm trying to get right. Ay, no, I come from the bottom, but a nigga like me trying to see new heights. Ay, I don't care if people say that shit made up. Whole time it's just hype. Ay, y'all keep y'all stories. Remember them days they thought they could write my life. I got on my shit, I ain't playing no games. I'ma change my life. Ay, I'ma do what I want, it's my life. When they show fake love, I don't like it. Nowadays that shit advertising shit, I chase it and shit I like. Know you heard it, I got hands, but a nigga like me now, I ain't trying to fight.